Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of What's New Teguh. I'm your host, Chris Teguh with Alpine. Now first off, I want to send a big thanks to everyone who supported my first video. I really appreciate it. It warms my heart. So today's episode is a concept, and it's first of a few episodes I'm going to make on this series. It's the idea of getting something like this to work with something like this. So today, we're going to be unraveling the mysteries of smartphone connectivity. So what is smartphone connectivity anyways, and why does it matter to you? Well, to put it simply, smartphone connectivity is a tool that allows us to continue interacting with our smartphones while operating a vehicle. Now, cell phones and smartphones have had a long-standing relationship with the car. Remember that guy? Well, cell phones have changed since then. They've gotten smaller, smarter, and more accessible by the general public. Now, the relationship with the car over time basically vanished. But our need to stay connected while on the go has never changed. The first tech in the smartphone connectivity bubble we're going to talk about has been there since the very beginning. So today, we're going to talk about Bluetooth. I'm going to need my whiteboard for this. So Bluetooth is everywhere today. It's a household name. Bluetooth is in your car, it's in your headphones. Shoot, I have a pair of sneakers with Bluetooth in it. Bluetooth is actually a technology that allows you to transfer data between two devices locally, very quickly, efficiently, and securely. Now, what does that mean for car audio? Well, in car audio, it means we can send the call information as well as the music information from your phone to the head unit. That way, you don't have to actually grab your phone and control it to take a call or to listen to music. Now, Bluetooth hasn't always been as sleek and as sexy as it is today. It looked like that. And before Bluetooth became a standard feature found in pretty much any vehicle, it was basically just a flex, reserved for luxury vehicles and something cool that the aftermarket guys had. Now, lawmakers started seeing the dangers of driver distraction and started implementing laws that limited people from touching their phone while driving. Bluetooth allowed people to stay in touch but drive safely as well. Now let's talk a little bit about how Bluetooth actually works. That way, if you guys are shopping for a new Bluetooth radio or a new car with Bluetooth, you know exactly what to look for. Now, Bluetooth isn't just wizardry and magic. It's operating on something called profiles. Profiles are kind of like languages. Each device has a set of languages that define what information is transferred from one to another. So both devices have to have the same profile for the type of information to be shared between them. So for example, there are 4 profiles that car audio basically uses. There's a ton of profiles out there to do a ton of different things, but in car audio, it's 4 basic ones. So the first profile is HFP. HFP stands for hands-free profile, and it does basically what it sounds like. It allows you to use your phone hands-free. All the functions that you need to answer a phone call are now transferred to the head unit. So now you can hang up a call, answer the call, you can hear their voice through your radio, and they can hear you through the microphone built into the car. HFP also allows you to sync your phone book, switch calls and call waiting, also initiate Siri or OK Google. So the next profile is called the headset profile, HSP. Now that's primarily used for headsets. That profile is very similar to the hands-free profile. The only difference is, since it's made for your headset, it's not going to transfer phone book information. It doesn't have a command for switching call waiting calls. So sometimes you'll find radios or cars even that use headset profile, which is a little bit limited in functionality. So keep that in mind. When you're dealing with Bluetooth in a car or in a radio, you want to make sure it has the full hands-free profile, or HFP. Now the next 2 profiles actually work together. So the first one is called A2DP. A2DP stands for Advanced Audio Distribution Profile. It actually sends high quality audio from one device to another. So if you want to stream music, that's what it's using, A2DP. The second is called AVRCP. AVRCP stands for Audio Video Remote Control Profile. Now what does that mean? It actually allows you to control the original source from the head unit. So now you can play, pause, skip, rewind. All of those functions are embedded within the language of AVRCP. So those 2 profiles together give you that experience in the car where you can play and listen to music without having to physically connect your phone. Now Bluetooth and its individual profiles periodically get updated, just like anything, any type of software we have today. So keep in mind that when you have 2 devices with 2 different Bluetooths, it's going to revert back to the earlier version of the software. So if you have a phone that can do 5.0 Bluetooth and a radio that can only do 4.0 Bluetooth, then it's going to revert back to 4.0. It'll still work, but some of those added features or speed that was in the future version of Bluetooth may not be in there. A great resource to find out about what's in each of those versions, Bluetooth.com. Check it out. So if you're looking for a simple way to experience smartphone connectivity in the car, it's Bluetooth. Bluetooth is everywhere. Most radios in today's market have Bluetooth, and most OEM vehicles that you buy off a lot probably have Bluetooth as well. Now just keep in mind, all of those profiles define what those vehicles can do. So remember that. Now pairing and operating a Bluetooth device with a modern radio is simple, especially with an Alpine radio. I'm going to use this ILX W650 as an example. Come check it out. So pairing for the first time is simple. You're going to go into the menu screen, click on Setup, click on Bluetooth, and that will bring up the paired device list. Once you hit plus, it puts the 650 into discoverable mode. The 650 should show up on your phone, and once you touch it, it's going to ask you to confirm the passkey. Go ahead and hit pair, and then allow contacts and favorites to sync. Now once you've gone through that process for the first time, you won't have to do it again. Your phone will automatically connect to your car every time you get in there and turn it on. Now when you get a call, it should look like this. You'll see the name and the phone number show up. You can go ahead and hit answer, and it takes you to the phone screen. There's access to the keypad just in case you need it. You can also control mic volume as well as caller volume, and there's also access to the phone book. Bye, Eric. Well, there you have it, folks. That's Bluetooth in a very large nutshell. Sorry, I like to talk. Now, on top of the ILX W650, we have a ton of solutions that work with Bluetooth. Basically, any radio that you can find on our website, alpine-usa.com, gives you the ability to use Bluetooth. Well, thanks for joining us on the latest episode of What's New Teguh. Don't forget, this is the first episode in a series of episodes that cover smartphone connectivity. So be sure to like Alpine Teguh for future videos. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you next time.